this article. Tell me about this article, as you can remember.
Yes. It was a group of about half a dozen guys, teenagers, who were hanging around the flat as usual. And where they were annoyed, they decided to drive in the night. They drove in a big car, and when they arrived at the local point named the big gum tree, the blue gum tree, they had a strange idea. They put a rope under a branch of the tree, and they simulate a hanging person. And it was a strange idea. And in the night,
a strange idea.
And in the night, some drivers saw a man who was hanged in a tree.
Who was hanging in a tree.
Was hanging in the tree. And instead of stopping, they were so afraid and so scared that they drove until the police station and said to the police station, "Oh, we saw a man who was hanging in a tree at the blue gum tree." During this time, the young teenagers were in the field hiding, and they laughed of their prank. When the policeman arrived, he was very surprised because he saw nothing, only a rope who was hanged in the tree, but the body had disappeared. That he was very afraid and scared, because in the field and in the night, he could hear some strange noise as the body who was dragging on the earth. He called to have some people to help him, other policemen. When they arrived with lights, they tried to look in the fields. They saw nothing, and the teenager could escape, and they were very satisfied from their strange idea. But we were scared.
Okay. Well, I had not read the entire thing, and I was just quickly scanning it. Did you think that this was a good prank? What did you think of this as a prank?
Oh, it's a strange prank. It's surely very funny for teenagers, but as an adult, I think it's completely crazy. Completely crazy. It remembered me when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, one day I was on my cycle, on my bike, and I was going down a bad road. I was with my mother, and I ride down this road, and in a bend, I had a strange idea. I put my bike on the street, on the road, and I lied in the middle of the road, and I stay quiet, as if I was very injured. When my mother arrived with the car behind me, she was completely upset. She cried, and I didn't understand really why my prank wasn't laughing. I understand that, of course. It was it was a strange prank too.
So now, did you want her to think you were dead and be so happy that you were alive? When you did the prank, did you think you wanted her to find you dead?
Yes, I think it will be a prank, and perhaps my mother will be very upset, but it was not really important for me. I don't think it was so hard for her, but for her it was really hard, because many years after that she could remember that. Do you remember when you when I imagine you have a very bad accident?
Yeah.
It's a strange idea for a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a full teenager.
Yeah. Foolish teenager. Well, your mother was crying, I'm sure, because she was so happy that you were not dead. And no, there was no joy to be found in that. Upset and mad and angry, but so glad to know that it was not true. So, all right. I will stop the recording of this one now. Thank you so much. I will